everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Wintuition MTG. My name's Wyatt, and I'm sorry to say that we've been away for a while, but I'm also happy to say that we're officially back with a new group of core members that plan to bring you cEDH, high power EDH, artisan EDH, and potentially deck tech, set reviews, and other content that we were previously doing before. And once again, I'd like to take a moment before we get into today's gameplay to thank our sponsor, TOA Magic. You can visit their website, toamagic.com, to view their selection of over 100,000 high-quality scanned cards, including things up to dual lands, or all the way down to random common and uncommon zombies you could be possibly looking for. On top of that, they have 2-day tracked free shipping on all orders, or you can buy, sell, or trade with them in person at conventions or upcoming events, whether it be now or in the future. And if you want to support us and them directly, you can use our promo code WINTUition at checkout to get 5% off your entire order. Once again, thank you to TOA Magic. Eternal lives here. And so, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into today's gameplay. Today we have our friend Alli, and she is playing Stella Lee, Wicked Witch of the Wild West. We have Ryan, who's heading Pantlaza, or Dinosaur Machine Gun. We have Zach, who's piloting the deck Korvold, top of the food chain. And lastly, we have myself, and I'm playing Urza, Lord Tryhardificer. Any pregame effects, anyone?
Nope.
Nope. All right. Start us off, Alli.
Leo, with my mold of 6, I'm going to open up with a Misty Rainforest, passing the turn.
All right.
Scary.
I will draw for turn. I will play a command tower, and then I will tap said command tower to get a burb. And he'll tap for any color, and I will pass.
I think we're going to play a Scalding Tarn.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to pay life, crack it, and go get a Taiga. We're going to get a Rock's Theater into the battlefield tap, and we're going to surveil 1.
That's not a Taiga, but arguably better if you're doing nothing.
And I think we are going to let that go. So, Wheel of Misfortune in the graveyard, and I will pass.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw. I will play an Oboro, Palace in the Clouds, and pass a turn.
That's not a Taiga.
End of your turn, I'm going to Misty Rainforest.
Mm-hmm.
Grab this Thundering Falls, and it's going to enter play tapped, and I get to surveil 1 off of my newly shuffled deck.
I feel like I've seen this move before.
They were equally as cool.
Yeah, I don't know. That one has blue. I think mine's better.
I think I ditched this here Mox Opal. I'm going to draw for turn. Let's try and fire off a PR Ink. I'm going to scry 2.
No responses?
Nope.
Any responses?
No, you're good.
I bottomed these.
We should draw a card somewhere.
Then we'll fire off the Volcanic Island and pass the whole turn.
A mana confluence, so pay 1 life and add 1 mana of any color. Pay 1. I'm going to get a Sylvan Library out.
Okay.
Or at least attempt to.
No responses.
All right. And that'll be my turn.
I'm a little jealous of that Sylvan Library. Not gonna lie.
I just traded for it.
It's a good card.
Is it
No,
that
I mean, it's
card?
still a good card, regardless.
It's one of the main reasons I kept this hand.
It's a Wooded Foothills.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to pay the 1, we're going to crack it. We're going to get a Taiga into play untapped, and then we are going to pass the turn.
Nothing on that set. Move to untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to play my land for turn as Manamo, School at Water's Edge. I'm going to tap for 2 and play Gold Pan. When Gold Pan enters the battlefield, I make a treasure token.
Okay. Draw for turn. We're gonna be a little sad here as we pay 3 life for an untapped, essentially an island, with a Seagate Reborn. And then we're gonna cast the wonderful Stella Lee. Any responses?
Nope.
And that's a pass turn after that.
All right. I'm going to untap, draw, and draw 2 additional. I will put 1 back and keep 2.
All right, and take
Take
4.
4. I'm going to get out everybody's favorite, the Gaia's Cradle. Tap for a red 1 to dash in Ragavan. Who's got no blockers? You.
Me and Zach are open.
You know what? Team squeeze still. Have him go at you, Wyatt.
Let's go.
Okay. I'll take
Oh,
two, and I'll exile a
right.
Reskull.
I'm good. Good. I don't need that.
For some reason, Wyatt, I thought you were gonna when I saw Ragavan, I was really expecting to counter out of you.
I don't care about Ragavan.
He's just a little dude.
Just a little guy.
Tap these two for another 1 life for red, and then 2 green now. I'm going to get Passionate Archaeologist out, so commander creatures you own have, whenever you cast a spell from exile, this creature deals damage equal to that spell's mana value to target opponent. That's going to be my turn.
Okay. Interesting.
Zach, when he looks at the 6 basics in his hand.
You know me too well. I think we're gonna play a luxury suite, unless people want to scoop in response.
No, I'm just your friend,
that
not
is
an opponent.
Makes sense. And then in what might be the single weirdest move in cEDH history, 3, I'm gonna cast an Elvish Spirit Guide.
No, that's fair. It's something to sack the Korvold. It's not a land.
Good. I'm gonna pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw for turn. Yeah, I'm gonna tap for 2 and play Prized Statue. It's just a generic artifact that when it enters the battlefield, I make a treasure. I, unfortunately, am gonna pass, missing my land drop.
Okay.
Who needs land drops when you get counter spells in hand?
Upkeep.
Mm-hmm.
Draw. Okay. Well, you know what they say. I'm a believer. Wyatt, what creatures do you have in play?
None. I have a gold pan, which is an equipment, and Prize Statue, which is just an artifact. And then 2
Okay.
treasures.
And I see a bop, and then what's the creature on Zach's field?
That is an Elvish Spirit Guide.
How does this work out for me?
Bait out those counter spells from Wyatt.
Alli made 3 dupes. That's how many dupes you need for Stella to turn on.
Oh no! You got me! It's really unfortunate, because that kind of ruins my mental math. Do I greed out here?
I mean,
I guess we just go for it.
Yeah, you're basically only worried about stuff in people's hands. There's no Ristics or anything.
And that not having that extra mana is a little unfortunate. I'm gonna attempt to cast a Cursed Mirror. Cursed Mirror may enter as a copy of another creature, of any creature on the battlefield except it can't haste.
Mm-hmm.
Does any pluses?
No, you're good.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a bird.
What?
Yeah, my bird of paradise now.
Bird compred.
I'm gonna pass the turn.
Draw 2 additionals. I'm going to put 1 in my hand. Get Arid Mesa out. I am going to Shabao. Any responses to me trying to find
Nope.
a land? I will go ahead and play a plateau from my search. I will tap the plateau and play a Ragavan. Then tap for a red, a white, a green, and 2 additional greens, taking 1 damage of life, which I forgot to reset, and go ahead and cast Pantlaza.
Mm-hmm.
Any responses to Pantlaza coming out?
Nope.
All right. With the Discover trigger on the stack, I'm going to sacrifice my treasure token for 1 green, and cast a Worldly Tutor. With the Worldly Tutor, I'm going to go ahead and search my library and put a Squee the Immortal on top. And when Pantlaza discovers, I get to find something CMC 4 or less, which is Squee, and he shall come into the battlefield. Trigger my Passionate Archaeologist.
You do cast the Squee, but no responses.
Okay.
Also that.
2 Passionate Archaeologist triggers. 1 for 5 damage and 1 for 3 damage.
Hey, slight mistake here. Ryan's Passionate Archaeologist doesn't actually trigger until Pantlaza is in play, but this doesn't matter in the long run.
5 to Zach and 3 to Alli. My turn.
Ragavan.
He didn't.
You got that.
Hard casted.
Yeah, hard cast him.
Okay.
That is a card. Let's play an Ancient Tomb.
It's life turn.
Yeah, might as well do it now. Tap for black. As an additional cost, sacking the Elvish Spirit Guide for a Culling the Weak. Make 4 black mana. No responses.
The responses here.
Boop.
Nope.
With 4 black mana, I will use 3 of it for a Saw in Half.
Interesting.
Targeting Ragavan.
Wow.
Holding priority.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, go faster, mage.
2 red and the 1 black floating for dual caster.
Ooh. All right. So there is a dual caster on the stack, a Saw in Half on the stack targeting Ragavan. My question of why has now been answered. Priority goes to me first, so I have to let this rip. You have cast 3 spells this turn, so I will cast a Mind Break Trap, and I will attempt to target both the dual caster mage and the Saw in Half.
I have no response to that.
All right, so I will exile the 2 of them. Thank God I had that.
I was really banking on you not having that.
That's rude.
I respect the send it.
Yeah.
I pass.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to tap my 2 lands and sack my 2 treasures, and I'll cast Urza.
Yay.
Yeah, I was just like thinking out loud. I was gonna say like it was kind of at the point where like, yeah, Urza's gonna hit on this next turn, and I need to try to do this before that happens.
I'll have a construct come in from Urza. I'll just pass the turn.
Okay. Draw. Egate Reborn is gonna attempt to cast a Soul Ring.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my Volcanic, the Soul Ring, floating 1, to attempt to cast a Snap targeting Urza. And my other target, I don't have to declare it until it's done. The Snap resolve.
That stinks. Problem is if I respond to this, I don't have an answer if a food chain comes down.
I do not have food chain in my hand.
I'll tap.
By the way, trigger is on the stack for exiling the card.
Yeah, for Stella. Well, no, because I don't want you to resolve it. I'm gonna pay to cast a Force of Negation targeting the Snap.
Okay. It exiles it, correct?
Yes, unless you have a response.
Unfortunate, but I'll let it resolve.
Okay. And then you're going to resolve your Stella trigger.
I will exile this personal tutor. What can I grab here? The unfortunate thing is I need to draw that card, like, because you probably don't have a...
Well, he can't Ragavan you into Stella.
Yeah. Cast a personal tutor. Any responses?
It's all good.
Grab with my personal tutor. I'm grabbing this Twisted Fealty and putting it on top of my deck. And then I will be passing the turn.
What does Twisted Fealty do?
Twisted Fealty says I gain control of target creature and untap it. It gains haste. I get to create a wicked roll attached to that creature.
Okay,
The important
I'm not going to
thing
cast
is
that.
that
That's okay.
Well, if you can get it with Ragavan, you need to, because with Stella it goes infinite, because it makes infinite wicked roll tokens. It keeps on tapping her. And each time one dies, it'll drain us for 1 damage.
Well,
Yeah.
okay.
it is your go.
However, Stella's at 2/4, so
Yeah.
But it's only 1.
That Ragavan ain't hidden.
All right, so 1, 2, 3 for the Sylvan Library. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm gonna put 1 back, 2 into my hand. 2, 3, 4. Get a Plaza of Heroes out. This was what I top decked. But when I told you it wasn't in my hand, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I will tap my Gaia's Creative for 4 and cast Food Chain Floating a Green.
Yeah, I unfortunately have no responses.
Okay.
I have no responses that are productive.
Okay.
No response, unfortunately.
That is a fun infinite loop.
Okay,
Right
so
there.
you can make infinite mana.
No, I just burn you guys by casting Squee with my infinite mana. I don't even have to draw anything or
Oh yeah, because
my library.
Right?
Yep.
yeah.
So
Well, I
as I
unfortunately don't
sacrifice
have
and
anything.
recast, everybody is going to take 3 damage each time until you're Kaputski.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I was going to Idyllic Tutor and Veil of Summer to get that this turn.
I mean, you have the Veil of Summer if anyone responds. We don't have anything
Yeah.
anyways.
All right, well, that would be
Jeez.
how I 6-shooter everybody.
Congratulations to Ryan for winning today's game of cEDH using his Pantlaza deck. He was able to eke in the win after 2 other players forced counterspells out of people's hands, and it left the board wide open for him to go nuts. Today he won using Food Chain and Squeeze, you clearly saw, and we're going to go ahead and award the MVC, or Most Valuable Card Award, to Passionate Archaeologist. It was the payoff that allowed his loop to kill us on the spot without him having to present any additional resources, and it didn't allow us a window to try to kill it because we didn't have spot removal at the time. So, hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, feel free to like and subscribe. And once again, we're Wintuition. Have a nice day.